Our rides are reasonably off-road.
These are experiences that the average horse just doesn't have.
And then you'll see, now he's got to put back on ground.
And so they take things in their stride, they're alert, they take responsibility for putting one foot in front of the other, climbing ditches, going across bogs. And that's what I like. It can see then that a partnership is forming rather than it just being like, I will tell you to do this and you're going to just follow this.
Red wine puzzle. That's Roxy. This is Blue.
I know Blue. It started off when Cara and I were first together. We wanted to go on holiday together. We'd been chatting about the fact that we both rode, and I had these two ponies.
The next two are Nikki and Ava.
And so I looked up online and found this thing called myrentalhorsebox.com, booked us a horse lorry for a week. And we took the horses to Isla, just randomly with this horse lorry.
It was the best holiday, and we were sat on the beach one night having a bonfire and kind of joked, wouldn't it be cool if this is what you did for a living? And I guess you have to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Scores on the door.
Start on the end.
One of my favourite parts of the job is matching horse and rider.
Bringing it up.
Obviously, you've got the mechanics of height and weight and prior riding experience, but also just how the characters and the personality of the person will match the horse. Like just in that emotional connection, and you'll find that with some of them. Yeah. This is why we like the week holidays, because people invest in their horse and that kind of thing.
She knows her own mind, not in a bad way, but she's, she goes sort of she's got her own personality. She's a real little character.
Yeah. We all want to feel like we've been on a journey, physically and quite often emotionally, and the horses provide a great canvas for that.
The people come and they say, oh yeah, the horse will just follow the one in front. And a lot of people almost expect that from a riding school, and that's not what we're looking for, that's not what we provide. When you start to get the horse is listening to the rider's listening to the horse, and that's a relationship. And then you by the end of the week you really feel that you have a bond. We want everyone to feel that the horse is listening to them and not just keying into the guide.
Over the course of the week, they'll ride mountains, they'll ride beaches, they'll ride forests and river crossings.
People always say, oh, I need to be able to trust my horse, but the horse has to be able to trust the rider as well.
That's where we try and put in the time right at the beginning of our holidays to build up the rapport between the horse and rider, and also help them understand each other. Often the riders have to learn their own capabilities.
I don't think there's many times as a woman that you get asked to be proper aggressive.
Draw. Release. So let's try this along the way.
And to release your inner warrior.
I'd scare myself.
Ha! What? Ha!
We get a lot of women who start the archery day saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not strong enough, I'm not going to hit anything, I'm going to be awful at this.
I really think that as women, we are not asked to be aggressive. We are never given, that release, and I think it's important for us.
And we're told to be quiet.
Yeah, don't be nice and nurturing and kind. And actually, sometimes you need to be able to find that in you, and because we need it.
Then seeing the lift in their confidence from realising that actually they can just dig deep, get some gur and do it, and find that they are hitting the targets and they're shooting arrows off a fleeing horse. That is one of the best things.
I think one of the lovely things about the archery, it's very intuitive and instinctive. Society is so full of controls and limitations. I think we don't often get these opportunities just to get the war paint on, feel instinctive and go back to a route.
The joy of Kintyre for me is it kind of defines the word backwater. It's not on the way to anywhere. It's a peninsula that you've got to want to go to the end, and so it's quite unspoiled. It's not touristy, and just the ambience here and the kind of land that time forgot feel of the valley.
Adventure. It's all about the adventure. I guess we're looking for the same kind of people as we're looking for horses. People who are curious. Anyone that wants to explore their wild and feral side.
People who really love their horses and want the best for their horses, want to try something they've never tried before.